Hi everyone, Mike here. I want to talk about the Hyperx alloy rise keyboard I had bought 2 years ago. It's a mechanical gaming keyboard, which means there's actual switches underneath without a membrane pushing it down. It was about $200 when I bought it from Best Buy's website, and I'm happy to say it's a product I do recommend for anyone who's into gaming. First things first, it has an ambient light sensor that, depending on the lighting in a room, it does enhance the RGB. Currently it's unplugged, just to show you. But it does have RGB all throughout the keys and everything. It comes with a plate that's held by magnets. There's actually different colors of plates you can buy, which I feel is a nice thing given a appropriate level of customization, which is the case with gaming keyboards now. You can also swap the keys out. This is a stock plate and the keys. There's also ones that come in different colors, and there's also rubber keys. If you like the feel of rubber, I'm not sure if I'll buy any of that because I like it the way it is mostly. There's also settings, which I will get into, which control the light when you push it down. My setting is currently RGB as a wave, but there's 10 different ones that you can customize and save with the HyperX Ingenuity app. I don't like the fact that it's an app. It should be physical buttons instead on the keyboard. Has audio controls on the top here. And what I like about it is that the keys are pretty sensitive and they don't have a whole lot of travel. When you push the keys down, a lot of times when playing games, I accidentally hit the key because this is basically all you need to activate the button. Yeah. Has some pretty hefty weight to it, so it's a quality product that is sure to please. Now, since I'm done demoing, let's see it RGB style. Here's how the keyboard looks plugged in. As you see, the nice RGB in a wave style, which is pretty nice. I don't focus too much on it when I'm gaming, but overall it's a great thing to have. Let me show you the HyperX Ingenuity app. See? This is what the keyboard looks like. And down here is the effects. Yeah, I currently have it on wave, but there's also explosion. Yeah, you could set the different colors. It doesn't make too much difference. The speed. Yeah. I'm not sure what that button is. I haven't been able to determine it, but I think I think it's the light bars. And the keys, you can set the macro keys. If you want to play MOBAs or MOBAs like StarCraft, which require a lot of different buttons. Yeah, the FN layer, you could set the different FN keys. Yeah. Light sync, you could sync the keyboard with other compatible HyperX devices. Same effects mostly: twilight, confetti, cycle, breathing, solid. Yeah, you can also select which keys light up and their opacity. So I'm gonna try. Let's try confetti because I like confetti. And that's exactly what it looks like. Here's breathing, which I'm gonna add. Mm. 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 All in all, an impressive thing. Mm. I'm currently on Hyperx's website, and this is all the deals are going on for their headsets. I don't have use for headsets, so let's go for gaming keyboards. This is the one I currently have. This is, yes, this one. You could do US layout, and here's a description. And then here's a recommended products to level up. You know, it's not really necessary, like this coiled cable here. I mean, it's fine if you want it. It's on sale currently for 25 bucks. These are one of the different keys I mentioned. The pudding keycap. Yeah, 2 different colors, but only pink is accessible. I do like the pink though. I might get that. And here's another set of the keycaps that are available in the white, black, and pink. You get a full set. And this is the one I mentioned. It was rubber. You only get a certain amount of keys, I guess, for most used, for about 20 bucks. Texturized rubber grip, 20 keys included, signature shine through the front, keycaps only. It's compatible with all Hyperx keyboards, so regardless of which one you have, all their accessories will fit no matter what. Which, that's a great thing. No. Cat keycap. You know, if you want. It's a funny, unique thing. Now, as for competitor keyboards, I recommend Logitech. Logitech is something that I have used myself you know, for years. You know, ever since I started PC gaming, it's just I was in need of a gaming keyboard, you know, 2 years ago, because I was using a cheap basic 75% keyboard. And I saw this, it was on sale, so I went ahead and got it. Came about 2 weeks later after I had bought it. I prefer wired keyboards because you don't have to deal with batteries. But the wireless one comes in Bluetooth and 2.4 gigahertz connectivity. You get about 8 hours of battery life with a backlight on, and supposedly staggering 1,500 with a backlight off. I highly doubt those claims, but Hyperx also sells a headset that has a battery life of 300 hours, which the brand iFixit has confirmed to be true. So I'm confident in them numbers, but still, I'd rather do wired. Just, you know, wired anything, so you don't have to deal with the hassle of recharging. You know, bad connections, misconnections, latency. That's about it. Overall, a solid purchase for $200. You know, I hate to sound like a broken record, but you know, gaming stuff is gaming stuff is expensive, but I do find that they are worth the money because it'll last you for the hours that you game, and for years on end before you run into any issues. Because I currently game about 6 hours a day on my days off, and it's been that way for 2 years, and it still feels like it's right out of the box. Nothing more to say about that, except I'll put the link in the description to link the store so you can decide for yourself if you want it. If not, you're perfectly fine to do Logitech keyboards. They're another solid product. But I say give this one a chance, only because it's the current thing I'm using, and I like the customization options, that are available. Hyperx has done a good job. You can't really go wrong with them or Logitech. It's a either or kind of thing. I don't have too much brand loyalty, so I get whatever, I buy whatever I decide is good for, how I'm feeling. So, that's about it. Catch you next time.